What's going on, guys? And today we're looking at Lime's L400 OBS Ford. This is a really beautiful truck, and as you see here, I'm going for the bulletproof one and the fast transmission. The only reason I went bulletproof is because it's a 6-liter swapped crew cab OBS Ford, and I went with the 63-inch boggers here because they just look really good, and they fit in wheel wells. They fit in wheel wells so good with stock suspension. Alright, now we move on to the bed here. I chose a flat deck because who doesn't love an OBS with a flat deck on it? And also a 5% tint on it. And then, like you see, you can have all different color headlights there. For front and back bumpers, I went for Iron Cross because it's a good combo on this truck. Especially front bumper looks good. I'll put rock lights on, which you'll see later. I went for the twin straight stacks on the flat deck. I was going between if I want black rims or keep the chrome ones. And then this color is just beautiful. This burgundy is just beautiful, especially on this truck. Right here, I forgot you had to click the leave garage thing on the bottom there. That's why that's in there. I'll let you hear the startup on this thing and idle. It just sounds so good. It's a 6-liter swapped OBS crew cab Ford. These are really rare in real life because you can't find them. This interior is swapped from a newer Ford, and if you can't hear any sounds inside, it's because that's the way the truck is made. And then you see I sent her a little too hard and nose dived her. Now we're moving on to the climbing / suspension test. Well, part 1 of the suspension test. Now I'll admit I should have put the flex suspension on, the stock one, but it did pretty good actually. It handled pretty good. It wheel lifts a lot, and it has a little bit of flex in it. I'm not gonna make the joke there. And I'm surprised all the testing I did, it didn't bullet head gaskets. Yes, that's a 6-liter joke. Anyways, she's wheel lifting through here. Again, should have put the flex on, but just here in a minute, we're gonna go to part 2 of the suspension test. Now this section right here, it had a little bit of flex, but it was lifting the front wheels off the ground. It's wheel lifting a little bit. That's some flex. And then the next, the suspension 3 out of 3 test is these little divots right here. Again, I should have, on the stock suspension you can raise it. I should have done that. But it looks so good not raised. As you can see, it's getting hung up, so I had to put it in low, and then it did pretty good, I would say. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. And after this, we get to the fun stuff. We get to the mud. And I'll just tell you this right now before we get there. Holy smokes, does this thing do good in mud. Well, except if you almost roll it a few times. But hey, what's the fun in that, right? Let's see where this cut is. Perfect. As you see, we're here at the mud pit. Well, you see, we sent her a little too hard and just almost rolled the truck, but we saved her. Which was that was my driving. I saved the old girl from going over. And yeah, well, I got a little peppy when I was trying to turn, so it wouldn't turn. And then I don't know for some reason why there's a car in here, but there's a car in there. I almost rolled it here too, but saved it again. And then once we get to this little pond thing, well, let's see, let's just say I just send it a little bit, and yep, and we go airborne. Still starts. That's a forward for you. I believe next we get into some water wheelie, I think. Well, I was trying to turn, it kind of flipped itself over. So that happened. There's a section in here that I did a recovery on this truck from the water wheelie, but it was like 4 minutes long. I didn't really want to put it in the video to make the video like so long. I just love this truck. This truck's an awesome truck. And then water wheelie until it loses traction. And then this next one coming up is a bridge jump, which was really hard to get to because, again, I put the bulletproof engine in it and the fast transmission. As you can see, it just about rolled it there, snapped back on itself. And it has blue lights, which are for off-road use only, because we don't gotta worry about on highway and on the road stuff. Right there, I took turn slow because I knew this thing wouldn't turn. And we're about to do the bridge jump. I accidentally put it high, think it would go faster, but automatic seemed faster. Got a pretty decent jump out of it. And yes, it does have rock lights on it. You'll see here in the next clip, I think it is. Yeah, it has white rock lights on it, and the blue lights look actually pretty dope. And I gave you guys a little smoke show here because this thing smokes like a chimney. It doesn't look like healthy smoke, but it smokes like a chimney. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys.